So I've found 10 incredible AI tools that are not only completely free, but will actually blow your mind. And the best part is most of them don't even need a credit card to sign up, so you can just start using them straight away. We've got tools that can create original music, generate professional video presenters, and even create voiceovers that are so realistic they'll make your jaw drop. And if you stick with me till the end, I'll show you an AI tool that's so powerful, it literally has the ability to make you a lot of money if you plug the right idea into it. And if you want to use any of these tools yourself, then I've left links to all these tools in the description box below this video. Hi, my name's Steve from entrepreneurnut.com, and on this channel I share tips, tools and strategies to help you work smarter, not harder. Now, let's get into the video. So for our first tool, I discovered this one myself the other day and I think you're going to love it. So it's called Udio and it allows you to create your own soundtracks, theme tunes and jingles just by typing out a short prompt like, for example, upbeat electronic track with cinematic energy, and in seconds it composes a full audio track for you from scratch. Vocals, instrumentals, melody, everything. You can even choose the mood, genre and tempo and it generates 2 unique versions for you to pick from. It's like having your own personal composer on standby 24/7 and it's free right now. Let me show you how it works. So once you log into Udio, you can browse top categories or also listen to audio samples that have been created with Udio to get some inspiration. And then when you're ready to create, come to the top right, click on the create button, and then you can either type a simple text prompt, start creating audio clips, or you can even upload your own audio clip and then start creating from there. So right at the top here, I'm going to enter a simple prompt, which is upbeat electronic track with cinematic energy. Now here I can choose my genre from rock or electronic or pop, folk, electro and so on. You select your audio clip, how long you want it to be for. So in this case, it's for 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I can select if I want Udio to auto-generate lyrics or just keep it as instrumental. Let's go for instrumental in this case. And then we also have some advanced creation tools right here, where you can play around with voice control, adding your own lyrics, playing around with things like the speed or the generation quality and so on. Then when you're happy, click create and Udio will get to work creating your audio clip. And just like that, Udio has now created 2 versions right here of our audio clip, so you can listen to both and choose the one you like best. So let's click play and give them a listen and see what they sound like. Okay, pretty cool. Personally, I think I like the second one better. Now let's try something else. How about ambient lo-fi track for focus and productivity? Let's click create on that and then see what Udio comes up with for us. Okay, so Udio now has created one which is an ambient track and the other one is an electronic track. Let's give them a listen and see what they're like. Okay, pretty cool. I like the way that Udio created one track as the instrumental and one with lyrics. Just so you know, on these advanced settings right here, where we've got the write your lyrics section, if you leave it on auto generate, which is what I did, Udio's AI will just create whatever it wants for you. So your tracks may or may not have lyrics, or you can go for custom right here, where you can either upload your own lyrics or get Udio's AI to write lyrics for you right here, or you can go for instrumental, in which case Udio will only create you instrumental tracks. Now, if you thought AI generated music was impressive, then wait till you see what this next AI tool can do. Now, 11 Labs lets you turn text into stunningly realistic voiceovers, and the free plan gives you several premium sounding voices with a monthly usage allowance all for free to help you get started. So once you're inside 11 Labs, you'll be able to do quite a lot of things actually. Not only creating super realistic AI voices, actually the best I've ever seen. You can do that right here with their text-to-speech feature, which I'll show you in a minute. You can also clone your own voice with AI by uploading a sample of your voice right here. You can also access all of their sound effects or create your own as well. They also have a music feature similar to Udio where you can create your own music, and also this new feature they've got right here, which is now being able to create images and video with 11 Labs AI. And you can see some of the examples of the videos and images that have been created here using 11 Labs, and some of them are absolutely amazing. I mean, check these out. They're super awesome. You can create your videos and images right down the bottom here with simple prompts. Now, that said, additional features like creating videos and images as well as creating sound effects are not available on the free plan. That said, you can access their super realistic voiceovers, and some of them are incredible. Check these out. Okay, now from our homepage, we can go to the left sidebar, click on voices right here, and here we can access all samples of all the different types of voices that we can use inside of 11 Labs. Or you can also search for voiceovers by style. For example, if you want creepy Halloween voices, studio quality conversational voices, Burt Reynolds style, announcers and radio hosts, and so on. Let me play you a few of these samples so you can hear the quality for yourself.
Sometimes it's the quiet moments that say the most. A single breath between words can turn a story into something you feel. Every step deeper into the darkness reveals a truth more chilling than the last.
Well, well, look what we have here. A ranger caught off his guard. So what do you plan to do with that sword?
Welcome to the meditation. Close your eyes and relax now. Rest.
Yes, I am Leonie Vergara. I am always compared to my cousin Sophia.
Strength doesn't come from winning.
We are all something, but none of us are everything.
Okay, now let me show you the text-to-speech feature. Okay, so in the left menu bar right here, let's go to text-to-speech. And now here is where you can write your text out or paste it in a script if you have a script written. But just to save time, I'm going to use one of these fast start prompts. So let's go with this one, narrate a story. So here's our bit of text. And now in the left menu bar right here, I can choose the voice. So you've got lots to choose from. I'm going to stick with Daniel. And here I can speed him up or slow him down, as well as adjusting the stability and similarity. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but let's just leave it where it was. And the style exaggeration. You can also adjust this too. Then let's click play and see what our speech sounds like.
In a quiet village, where the sky brushes the fields in hues of gold, young Mia discovered a map leading to forgotten treasures. Little did she know, her cat Whiskers had a secret.
Okay, pretty cool, right? Now this next AI tool allows you to create lifelike presenters for your videos with AI. This is wild, check this out. Now Synesthesia turns your text into video complete with an AI generated presenter that can read your scripts in dozens of different languages and accents. You just pick a presenter, paste your text, and in minutes you get a professional looking video with a virtual spokesperson. Let me show you how it works. So once you're inside Synesthesia right here, you'll see a quick start menu right at the top, where first of all you can create a video from a blank canvas, or this option you can use AI to create a video for you. Then here you can also translate any video into another language, and if you're on the free plan you can translate your videos in up to 32 different languages. But if you're on a paid plan, then you have access to more than 140 different languages to translate your videos into. And then this option right here is you can import a PowerPoint presentation and then create a video with an AI avatar as well. Now, if we're creating a video from AI, let me show you this. You'd first of all choose your template, then you can choose your avatar right here and also change your background. And then in your video, you can also edit the text and add any other images, logos, or any types of graphics or text that you want to. You can also move your avatar around wherever you want them to be. And then down here is where you can paste your text. So this is the text that you want your avatar to speak. Then once you're happy with the video, you can come to the top right and click on generate. And then once your video is ready, you can click play and take a look.
Hi, and welcome to the course. I'm really glad you're here. Over the next few weeks, I'll walk you step by step through everything you need to know to get the best results possible. Before we dive in, make sure you've downloaded your workbook and joined our private community group. Links are just below this video. Let's get started.
So Synesthesia is perfect for creating tutorials, online courses or explainer videos without filming yourself or hiring anyone. You can even add your own brand, background and slides, and for something that once cost thousands, it's free for short clips. Okay, quick pause here. If you're getting value from this video, please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. On this channel, I share step-by-step guides on how to simplify the tech side of your business to help you be more productive, how to actually use AI and other smart tools the right way, and how to turn those tools into systems that can potentially bring in more revenue. So if that sounds good to you, then I'd love you to be a subscriber so you don't miss what comes next. Now for AI tool number 4, let's see how AI can process your content automatically, saving you hours in editing and transcription. Now, Riverside AI is a free transcription tool that you can use to transcribe your videos or any audios. For example, if you're a podcaster or you're a YouTuber or you just have anything else that you want to transcribe, you can use this tool for free. So all we do is go to transcribe now. And then on this page, you need to drag and drop your video or audio file and Riverside will transcribe it for you. So I've got an example audio file right here to transcribe. So I drop it in, and then Riverside just wants to ask you a couple of questions. For example, what language you're transcribing, and then if this is a podcast, an interview, webinar, video content, or other, and then just select that you're human, and then click on Start Transcribing. So this doesn't take very long. Riverside will whip through this. Of course, it depends on how long your audio content is. Mine was super short. It was only this. It was just an example for you guys. So this is now my transcript for my audio file, and I can copy this to the clipboard, or I can either download the full transcript as a TXT file, or I can download captions as an SRT file. file. So if you wanted to add captions to a video, perhaps in your video editor or even directly into a YouTube video, then this is the option you want to download. Now, next up for AI tool number 5, if you're a creator and you create videos, perhaps you're a YouTuber or you create videos perhaps for TikTok or Instagram Reels, or even if you're creating audio files like perhaps an audiobook and you don't want to spend forever in the editing process, then this next AI tool is a game changer. Now, Descript is one of the most genius editing tools I've used so far, and it has a completely free plan. Now, bear in mind, not all the tools and features are available on the free plan. That said, it does give you access to some decent tools to help you edit your videos and audio files. Personally, I use Descript every week in my business, and it saves me hours every single week. And not only does it transcribe your videos, it also lets you remove filler words like and with a simple click. Then you can also use its other AI features, such as removing retakes, then leaving you with the best one, as well as automatically shortening word gaps for you. And this feature alone saves me hours every week editing my videos. Now, inside Descript right here, first of all, when you upload your video or audio file, Descript will transcribe your file, which you can see on the left right here. This makes editing super easy. For example, if you just wanted to remove a few words or sentences, you can simply highlight what you want to remove. That section will also be highlighted in the timeline at the bottom, hit delete on your keypad, and that section has been removed. You also have really handy AI tools on the sidebar right here. For example, Studio Sound. With one click of a button, this will considerably enhance the audio of your video, making your video or audio file sound like it was recorded in a professional recording studio. Now, this feature is pretty impressive for its simplicity and effectiveness. As I said earlier, we can remove filler words right here by getting Descript to remove words like and are and any other words that shouldn't be in your content. You can remove retakes as well as shorten word gaps. You can select right here to get Descript to find all gaps larger. For example, I've got it set right here is any word gaps larger than 0.6 seconds. I want them shortened to 0.05 seconds. I click on shorten all and instantly Descript has removed all of those gaps in my spoken content. Now, there are actually loads and loads of features inside of Descript. Way too many to show you all in this video. They also have an eye contact corrector. For example, if your eyes don't quite look like they're looking at the camera, Descript will automatically correct your eyeline for you, as well as also drafting a whole YouTube description for your video too, and turning your whole content into a blog post. So it's pretty powerful. Now, Descript can also take long-form videos and turn them into shorts for you for YouTube Shorts or TikToks or Instagram Reels too. But of course, to use all the features that Descript has to offer, then you need to be on a paid plan. You can get access to the free plan as well as a free trial of all the features via the link in the description box below this video. So now for AI tool number 6, how about a tool that can think and summarize knowledge for you? And I'm not talking about ChatGPT. Let's take a look at one of Google's newest and most powerful AIs. Now, with Notebook LM, you can upload your notes, your Google Docs, or even full PDFs, and it'll analyze everything, summarize the key points, even hold a conversation with you about your sources. You can ask things like, summarize all key points from these 5 documents, or give me an outline for a YouTube script based on these notes, and it will do it instantly. It can even generate an audio podcast style discussion between 2 AI hosts talking about your research, which is both useful and slightly mind-bending. So inside Notebook LM here, we can get started by creating a new notebook. And now here, we've got the option to upload our sources for our notebook. So we can upload from a Google Drive, from a website URL, or from a YouTube URL, or we can even copy and paste text here too. So as quickly, if I click on Google Drive, it's going to open my Google Drive account now, where I can select the article and click insert. And this pulls this article in my Google Drive into my notebook. So for this topic, let's say I want to research emerging trends in AI for online business. So now I want to add more sources here. So I click on add sources, the top left. Now here, I'm also going to add a website URL, which is going to be this one from Harvard on this topic. So I'm going to copy the URL and then click on website and paste in the URL here. And of course, I can actually paste in multiple URLs into this box right here. Click insert. And now Notebook LM's AI is already reading and analyzing that article for me too. I'm going to click add sources again. I'm also going to add this YouTube video right here from IBM. Copy the URL for this video. Let's pull that also into our notebook. Pasting the URL right in here, click insert, and then I can continue to do this and add more sources. I can even copy and paste text right in here if I wanted to. We can see we have a huge limit of sources that we can upload right here to our notebook. So now what this is going to do is Notebook LM's AI has already read all these sources for us. I can start typing and asking questions down here, or I can even click this button to create a mind map of our topic. And the cool thing is Notebook LM is now only going to use these sources that I've uploaded instead of scraping the internet Now here is our mind map. If I click on this, now we start to see our mind map forming right here. And this is how we can open it up. And this is awesome. This has been created in like 30 seconds from our notes. And if I can come back to Notebook LM, I've also got this button here to create an audio overview of this topic based on our sources. And now what's going to happen is Notebook LM is going to create a podcast style interview between two people discussing our topic, which is pretty cool. So I'll play that to you now so you can hear what it sounds like. So here we are back in Notebook LM, and here is our podcast. Let's click play and see what it sounds like.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are strapping in for the 2025 forecast.
We are.
And we're zeroing in on the future of artificial intelligence. I mean, you've seen the interest spike, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Every time a video drops about truly autonomous AI agents, people just go wild for it.
They do. And our mission today is to...
Now, I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty awesome. Now, you can also download that podcast to your computer too if you want. And now not only creating podcasts from your notes, but Notebook LM now can also create a video for you as well. So let me show you this now. So back inside Notebook LM, all we need to do is click this button right here for the video overview. And now Notebook LM is going to create an AI video discussing all the collection of our notes and teaching us all about this topic. So this is amazing. So let's click play now and check out the video.
You know, for the last couple of years, AI has felt like this really fascinating, sometimes kind of strange experiment. But 2025, well, that's the year AI moves out of the lab for good and basically becomes your new coworker, changing everything about how we work, shop, and live. Yeah, to put it really simply, in 2025, AI is getting a job. It's moving on from being a passive assistant that you have to poke and prod for every little thing to an active teammate that can actually take on complex projects and see them through from start to finish. So if AI is applying for a job, you got to ask, right?
Now, pretty amazing, right? And incredible this is free at the moment. Now, like all the tools on this list, link is in the description box below this video if you want to check out Notebook LM. Now, for our next AI tool, if you've ever used Google and thought, I just want a straight answer without having to dig through 10 different websites and I want to get to the facts quickly, then you're going to love this. So Perplexity is basically what you wished Google was. Instead of giving you a massive list of links and sending you on a scavenger hunt, Perplexity gives you a straight answer, a clean, simple explanation, and then shows you exactly where it pulled its sources from. So essentially you get the clarity of ChatGPT plus the reassurance of real citations. It's great for deep research and fact checking, and it uses advanced language models to pull fresh information from the web, mix it all together, and deliver a response that actually makes sense. And the cool part is Perplexity also even suggests follow-up questions for you, so you can keep digging deeper without having to think of what you need to ask next. So in Perplexity, you'll have a simple text box in the middle right here where you can enter your prompt, similar to ChatGPT. But now here, you have this option to select where you want Perplexity to search or obtain its sources from. For example, if you wanted to search the live web, or if you wanted to search academic papers, you can toggle this on. If you want to search social, this will typically be things like Reddit or Quora. Or if you specifically want it to search for financial documents and papers and financial websites, you can also toggle any of these on, or just one specific one, as well as other places you can search as well, including Statistia. And then you can also select your AI model. So if you want it to use GPT-5 or Claude or any of these others, or if you just leave it on best, then Perplexity will select the best one depending on your queries. You can also attach documents or even switch to dictation mode too if you're too lazy to write out your prompt. For example, if I ask my question, what is the best and the easiest countries to emigrate to as a UK citizen, I'm going to select the sources I want Perplexity to search. Let's also toggle on social and Statistia as well. Hit search, and now Perplexity will bring us our answer and also give us a list of citations. So it shows us exactly where it's getting its sources from, so it makes it a lot easier for you to fact check your answers. So as you can see right here at the end of the paragraphs, we see where Perplexity has got its sources from, so you can even click on any of these sources and see the original article too. And you'll find loads of citations all throughout your answer right here. So this is what makes Perplexity really good for research and fact checking. Now, in the sidebar on the left, Perplexity also has a Discover section where it will curate top news articles for you, as well as giving you a weather report on the right-hand side here, and also a look at the markets. And underneath, you'll see trending companies too. Then, if you particularly want more financial information, then on the left-hand side, you can click on the Finance tab, where you can see more detailed info on what's happening in the markets live right now. And there's also a section called Spaces right here, where you can create your own workspaces, which is essentially like setting up your own custom GPTs for certain tasks. But there's loads here you can do with Spaces, limited only really by your imagination. But that said, the primary function of Perplexity is this detailed and more advanced search feature here, where you can specifically set where your answer is going to be sourced from, along with which language model is going to be used in the process. So if you want fast, up-to-date, no-nonsense answers, then this is the search engine you're going to want to use. Next up, if you're not that good at writing your own prompts, or if you just want a tool that can create effective prompts for you, then this next free AI tool will save you a lot of time and help you to get a lot more out of AI. So prompt hackers will help you to create really effective prompts quickly that you can then copy paste into ChatGPT or Claude or Midjourney or whatever AI tool you're using. So in the sidebar menu, we've got common options. So if we just go to generate prompt, here is where we can generate prompts for models like ChatGPT or Claude. All you need to do is simply state the role and the task. So for example, let's say our role is an email marketing expert and the task we want the AI to undertake is something like this. Write a 5 email nurture sequence that builds trust without sounding salesy, pushy or cheesy. Then click to generate prompt. Then straight away, Prompt Hackers writes out an in-depth prompt for us right here. So as we can see, it covers the role. You're a seasoned email marketing expert renowned for crafting engaging and effective nurture sequence, blah, blah, blah. It tells the overall goal, and then it tells the AI a little bit of detail on each of the individual emails that are going to be in this sequence. So then all we need to do is copy this prompt, head over to ChatGPT, and then we can paste in our prompt. And now Chat will start responding to this prompt and then writing out our 5 email nurture sequence. So here's email 1. ChatGPT has written out the subject line and then the body of our email. Then we have email number 2, email number 3, and so on. It's literally like having a secret formula for getting better answers and outputs every single time. So next up, we have an AI tool that can create infographics for you from simple text prompts. Let's check it out. So infographics is a simple to use tool. It allows you to create all kinds of infographics. And just an example, the different templates you've got are things like a hierarchy right here, or timelines, or a list. You also have cycles, mind maps. You can create family trees and Q&As, as well as pie charts and line charts and things like this. Now to start using it, click on Use AI. Now right here, all you need to do is enter a simple prompt. I want infographics to create a content repurposing flow. It shows people how to turn one video into 10 pieces of content. So let's choose a cycle for this type of infographic. Then infographic creates our cycle flow for us. And we can zoom in, take a closer look at each of the sections. So this will be really handy to include in a course or a teaching video, for example. And then you can also customize your output. For example, you can select which aspect ratio you want. You can change things like the colors, adjusting your font and size. And then when you're happy, you come down to the bottom right and click on download. Now, just be aware, if you want to use infographic, then it's only free for the first 10 infographics that you create. After that, if you did want to continue using it, then you need to upgrade to a paid plan. Now, the last AI tool on our list is on a whole nother level, and it literally has the ability to potentially make you a lot of money, providing you can plug the right idea into it. Now, let me show it to you. Now, Lovable AI can actually create fully functional websites and even apps for you in minutes. Just describe what you want. For example, a profit calculator app where users can enter their revenue and expenses to instantly see their profit margins and ROI. And then Lovable builds it for you automatically. No coding knowledge needed on your part. It handles the layout, the logic, the design, everything. So you can literally go from idea to prototype before your coffee's gone cold. And this isn't just a demo or a mock-up either. It actually builds the real thing, a real live working app that you can then sell online. And the really exciting part is that if you think of the right idea, something that's genuinely useful for people or that solves a problem for them, you could have Lovable AI create it for you and then turn that into a side hustle or even a full business. No coding, no developer, just your idea brought to life by AI. Now to start using Lovable, you'll see a text box right in here where you can enter your prompts and get the AI to start building out your app. But before we do that, if you scroll down, you'll see the other projects that I've personally built myself right here. And further down, we see other projects from other Lovable users, and you can click on any of these to see what other people have built and get inspiration for your project. So the first thing you want to do to build your app is to create something called a base prompt. So if you already have an idea, you can go to ChatGPT and get your prompt created, which I'll show you in a minute. Or if you don't yet even have an idea, you can get ChatGPT to come up with a list of ideas for you and then create a base prompt for the one you like. So here in the ChatGPT, I asked it to come up with a list of ideas for me to create an app, one that will suit my audience, and then I chose one I like. And then I asked ChatGPT to create me a base prompt for an app that tells the user the ROI from their ad spend. ChatGPT came up with this base prompt for me. So all I need to do now is copy this prompt right down to here, paste this into Lovable. And now here, if you wanted to, you could also attach images of screenshots of similar websites or apps that you've seen and you like the look of, and submit that with your prompt. That way Lovable will then be able to read those images and model the design of your app to be similar to the apps in the screenshots that you've attached. But just for speed, I'm not going to do that step. I'm just going to submit the prompt as is, which means I'll be giving Lovable AI free rein to come up with a design by itself. So click this arrow to submit my prompt. And now Lovable acknowledges that it understands our prompt and outlines what it's going to do in terms of the design and the features. And now here where it says editing, this is Lovable AI getting to work building our app. Now this can take just a few minutes, so I'm just going to pause and be back with you in a sec. And just like that, Lovable has now created the first version of our app right here. And we can test this out, so let's perhaps put our price at $97. Say cost of goods delivery is 10. Let's say your total ad spend was $1,000 and number of sales you made was 50. Click calculate, and here is the output. We can see a total revenue, total profit, ROI percentage, cost per sale, and a break-even CPA. So this is awesome for a first attempt, and you can then now continue to give Lovable more and more prompts to enhance your app, add more features if you want, or enhance the design, add additional pages to the website, and so on. Then when you're happy with it, you can click publish, hook up a custom domain, and then host it live on the internet. And of course, if you're going to charge access to your app, you could also ask Lovable to create a sales page where people get access to more advanced features. Now, if you want to see 12 more AI tools that can help you to save time while making more money in your business, then watch this video right here. Or if you want to see 10 awesome Google Chrome extensions that can turn you into a productivity powerhouse, then watch this video right here.